Welcome back to the Stupid Humans Internet Talk Show shits. We are the #2 podcast on the internet today. My name is McRib, and I'm going to be your host and tour guide through this pile of stupidity that surrounds us. We're going to laugh, joke, poke fun, and ridicule all of the stupidity that is in our world today. And I'm not alone in this feat and endeavor for you guys. I got down at the end of the console, Big Mikey P. What's happening, friend? How are you?
I'm great, man.
How's the rash?
You know what? I'm happier than a toothless woman gumming on a peak, brother.
Oh, you're reading off those fucking cards. All right, we play 7 stupid questions from Cards Against Humanity, and Mike's down there playing with the box of cards. All right, so this is going to be an interesting show for you guys. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. How about you, Mike? You okay?
I've only gotten good feedback, so I'm good, you know. And I'll take any kind of attention I can possibly get. Feedback, yelling, occasional kick in the shin. You know, whatever it takes. You know what? That's called the gazintas and gazadas. Yeah, that's the thing's got to be plugged in order for us to hear.
Yeah, see, now that's much better. Oh, see, that's much better. I am so sorry. Maybe we should start that intro all over again. But I do want to send a special thanks out to Mr. Mike Ravid. Mike Ravid, who is the audio producer who came up with that musical overlay and underlay for our show, that bumpin', thumpin', fantastic opening song that we have for the Stupid Humans Internet Talk Show shits. This is episode 19.
Holy shit.
We're a 1 point away from your actual IQ. No,
hey!
You're not that stupid. You are
That's
not.
debatable.
Well, yeah. But here's the funny thing. I decided that after looking back on some of the episodes and something you brought up, and we're old guys, and we admit that. But Mike was having a little bit of trouble with understanding or trying to comprehend a hashtag. And we've hired a new marketing girl that's going to be doing our Instaface and Googlegram or whatever the fuck she's going to be doing. And she's going to be coming up with a bunch of hashtags and promoting our show, promoting a bunch of stuff for us, and promoting Stoopid, which is our launching of our new YouTube for stupid people, which is going to broadcast our stupid faces live on the internet through Facebook and streaming through Twitch and YouTube. So
Nice.
we're going to have a lot of fun. Anyway, so I was looking back at that episode, or listening to the episode, that you were struggling with the pound sign.
Yeah, that shit makes no sense to me.
Right. They call it a hashtag. You're a boomer, so you don't understand, but the millennials call that a hashtag.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they call it a hashtag, because we all know it as a pound sign. But I thought we'd play a little drinking game today while we were on the show.
Okay.
We're going to interject hashtags. Right? Throughout the course of the show, it could be hashtag anything. Like I could say, oh, I heard Hillary Clinton endorsed Joe Biden for presidency this year. Okay? Right? So.
Okay.
But instead of saying hashtag Hillary Clinton, we're going to put the pound in front of it for you. So it's going to be hashtag pound Hillary Clinton.
Oh, okay. I think I can get into that.
Yeah, well, Michael, be nice. It doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. So you guys at home, and this is our audience, and you guys had so much fun, and we got so much great feedback from our drinking show that we decided that we were going to go ahead and come up with another drinking game for you. So this is what we've got for you today. Nice. It's called the hashtag pound drinking game. So enjoy, get yourself a drink, get ready, because it's getting ready to start with the stupidity. So, Michael, I don't know if you know this or not, but I already told you.
I don't know much.
I told you. It's our 19th show.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you know this or not, but according to Dr. Fauci, sperm does not carry the coronavirus.
Perfect. Pound hash fucking sperm.
No, hashtag pound Fauci. I mean, that's pretty funny.
I like hashtag pound sperm.
Well, it could be. So that's 2 drinks if you're keeping track at home. All right. So he said hashtag pound Fauci and hashtag pound sperm. And that's what a great visual that is, Michael.
Not even 3 minutes in and already we're pounding sperm.
We're 5 minutes and 21 seconds in, but we did have the intro and the technical difficulty, which will have to. We don't edit the show, okay? This show does not get edited. We don't pull anything out. We don't take the ums out, even though I say them a lot.
Right.
I am drinking on the air today, just so you guys know. It is not. I'm not playing along in the drinking game, but
You're drinking for the
hashtag pound beer.
excellent.
Cheers. So
Cheers.
that's 3, kids, if you're keeping track at home. So, but no. So Dr. Fauci did a study, and it apparently he got some sperms and that were infected with the people who were infected with the coronavirus, and I guess it doesn't transfer. So there you go. You're safe to go out and have sex as long as you don't kiss.
Oh, okay.
How do you have sex without social distancing? I mean, you gotta be.
You gotta have a body condom. Yeah,
Yeah.
How the fuck are you gonna get hooked up?
I know, right?
Yeah, I can have all the sex I want, but I can't see any people. Wait a minute, that sounds like my early 20s.
Wow, there you go. Your microphone seems a little low to me. Are you? Can you hear yourself okay?
My microphone is always low. I think it's on purpose.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like your belly.
Yeah. Like my balls.
Hashtag pound balls.
You know, I thought I had dropped something out of my pocket and slid down in my pants and hit the inside of my knee. No, it was actually part of my body.
Oh, Mikey, your mating call.
Yes. You're old when you can massage your balls with the inside of your knees.
It's funny because I get my hair cut from this guy, Aaron. He's got tattoos everywhere, his head and his shoulders, his neck, his face,
Right.
everything. He's a good guy. He just likes tattoos, and he says for his 40th birthday, he's getting a ruler tattooed to the inside of his thigh, and he's going to start at 0 where his balls are currently hanging. And he's going to wait to see how far they hang as his ages. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? That's something I would do. I mean, that's like my sense of humor.
Oh
so.
my God!
No, and Aaron's a hairdresser, so
I thought it was going someplace else. I thought
he's getting
I thought
it
he was
tattooed.
it was gonna be like a ruler that starts at his crotch, and then it uses measurements, but they're all much shorter than they're supposed to be. So
that would be kind of
what
funny.
would normally
just
be a
adjust
6-inch
it.
cock is now 12.
Oh yeah, well right. I would tell my girlfriend that's 10 inches for 3 years.
That's
I'm holding
right.
my fingers about 2 inches apart.
Yes.
So I am, according to Mike's measurements, I am 1.5 donuts in.
That's right.
You got to listen to that. You have to follow us. You have to subscribe. You have to go to Stupid Humans, the podcast.com and sign up for our newsletter and see all our stupidity, because
That's right.
some of these are inside jokes that we don't want you guys to miss out on, and it's like Mikey's car crash. Every time Mr. Mikey P tells a bad joke, we give him this.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and every time we talk about his wife, we give her one of these.
Yeah.
No,
like
I'm
a
joking.
demolition
And every time we
derby.
talk about my girlfriend, we get one of these. Oh, where is it? Oh, God damn it.
Uh-oh.
There she is.
Well,
Kelly, where are you? Oh, there you are.
yes. Well, at least that's going to hold true for the next few weeks.
I know. Although, it's...
You got to make this one last, buddy.
Oh, that's funny. 4 years, man. 4 years.
That's a good run.
For me?
For you.
Holy shit, that's like a lifetime.
Yeah, that's like... If you were practicing ninjutsu, you'd be a master by now.
Wow. Michael, hashtag pound car crash.
That's right.
Because I know you people are getting bored at home. So I thought I'd just let you offer up a beverage and have a little drink. So cheers. Anyway, so lots going on, man. There's, we've got... I want to apologize a little bit. I know I went off on a tirade in the last episode because I was so pissed off at the world, but it only got worse. It really did. It only the more I looked into it, the more and more disgusting.
Yeah.
I know that some of and I know that we called on you insects to go after and be pests.
Yes.
To go after the scumbags that were taking money
Yes.
for the government funding, and apparently our pests were really successful because on Tuesday night, yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, the L.A. Lakers gave the $5 million they borrowed back.
L.A. Lakers got $5 million?
Yeah, they're worth arguably $40 or $50 billion, but yeah, they gave them back. Yeah, they gave the money back.
That's
yeah,
not nice.
yeah, it wasn't that nice. Wasn't
They probably accidentally got it.
Yeah, so keep pestering. Don't buy Nikola cars.
Yeah.
Let's stand these assholes up and
support your support local businesses, man. If you're if you're missing your barber, if you're missing your stylist or whatnot, reach out to them. Maybe send them a couple bucks. God bless my wife, a good woman that she is. She did exactly that the other night. And the envelope's on our counter, and I'm just thinking I was supposed to mail that today. Fuck me. As usual. Yeah, count on me to do anything. I could fuck up a wet dream. That's just an old one. So she hooked her up. Yes.
Michael.
God damn it.
Anyway, so
Hashtag pound wet dream.
Wow. That's you know what? It's more than a wet dream if you're pounding it. Just so you know. I'm pretty sure that once you start pounding it, it becomes real life.
Yes, I think
no longer stays in dream realm.
No, it's not in dream world anymore.
Is that REM
Wait a minute.
sleep?
Wait a minute. You mean I'm not sleeping? I'm on the bus naked for real?
You're gonna get it today. We should do an episode where we just do drinking for car crashes because they would be shit faced by now. I mean, we're 11 minutes into the show, and that would be 312 car crashes.
Yeah.
So I gave you a little.
If you're drinking with bourbon, drink small sips.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But no, so the numbers out of New York are starting to look a little interesting. They did the antibody test on, I think they did a focus group or study sample of about 7,500 people. And when they ask, whatever, what is that called?
It's an antibody test, right?
Right, but they they extrapolate the numbers out based on the population of the city.
Yes.
It looks like 2.9 million people have gotten the virus and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a little concerned that this is being blown out of proportion for some reason. I kind of am, and I know that we should be concerned, but the people that are dying from this have underlying conditions, serious, but I'm more concerned.
There are outliers, which are human beings too.
Well,
but yes,
and I'm concerned that we're talking about this, and we're talking about numbers, and the reality of it is that we could be censored from YouTube. Do you know that? We are, so where can you listen to us? I mean, if we get kicked off of YouTube.
Well, Podbean is certainly one place. Spotify is another place. Yeah. Facebook, you can find us on there. You can always dial us up right on our website. And
what website is that?
That website would be stupidhumansthepodcast.com, and it's stupid with 2 O's.
STOOPID.
That's right.
And soon to be seen on stupidtube.com. And that fucking death march here was for you. No, so so there was a couple of doctors out of California, and I don't remember their names. One was like Maushi, and the other one I can't remember. And they own and run an emergency health care facility, like an urgent care.
I saw that.
And did you see that they did this? They did the numbers. They came up with the statistics. They based it on the population, and they were like 45 and 100,000 are going to, contract it, and then you have a 0.03 chance of dying from the coronavirus, and they had
incredibly low,
right. But these guys were like, and their video was ripped off of YouTube. They're censoring, and YouTube said we don't care. We're standing up to anybody that puts out misinformation. And I'm going, wait a minute, that isn't misinformation. That is data.
Yeah,
that's
data.
very concerning.
And not only that, but
Google,
but the New York study that was just done today will confirm what they just said.
Exactly.
So we are living. It's like 1984, man, and that's one of my favorite books of all time. I just didn't realize that people were going to use it as a playbook.
Yeah.
Are you people insane?
Yeah, it is.
It's like Lord of the Flies meets 1984 meets Brave New World. Brave New World was kind of cool because people did a lot of fucking in that.
Yeah, well,
and it was a lot of meaningless sex.
Yes,
so I'm not completely against
Wait,
that.
Wait, really? Yeah. # meaningless sex.
That's right.
But let's go back to that for a second. Is there any meaningless sex?
Is there any meaningless sex?
I mean, it has some meaning.
Well, yeah.
You mean like emotionless sex?
Yes.
Meaning.
No strings attached.
Well, that is
right.
That has a meaning. There's a meaning to that.
Oh,
There's
Jesus,
no strings.
What are you, fucking Buddha?
No, I'm drinking over here.
I didn't realize I was sitting here with Aristotle.
Oh, yeah. You are.
You look pretty funny for a fucking Greek philosopher.
Well, it's because I shaved.
That's it.
All right, so
you got a couple more tats than the average philosopher.
That's not true. That's not true. Anyway, so there is a man out of Colorado. I don't know if you saw this or not. His name is Joe B. He wants to remain silent and anonymous because not only did he win the $1 million Powerball jackpot, he won it twice on the same day.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so he bought a ticket. The guy bought a ticket. He went home or went to work, and on his way home, he either forgot to buy a ticket or he bought another ticket thinking he forgot.
Right.
And then he bought another one and won both times. I'm like, that is insane.
Lightning strikes twice. They say it never strikes twice in the same place, and that proves it wrong right there.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Somebody will want to censor that.
Right.
You fucked with a cliche.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know. They'll fuck something up. Anyway, so there's also I did read this article. This is all stupid news in the HuffPost. Not the Huffington Post, just the HuffPost. One-eyed squirrel with an Instagram account was returned to nature. The girl decided that the squirrel was like a toddler on meth. And got tired of it. But before she, while she was caring for this one-eyed squirrel and before she returned it to its natural environment, she created an Instagram account for it, and the fucking thing had 1,600 followers. I'm like, really? How do you get 1,600 followers?
That's
right. Really? That's why we hired Sarah, the young lady that we're going to have, Sarah, who's supposed to be in the studio, but she got her signals crossed. So she's like, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for it to listen. I'm like, we record the show.
Oh. So basically, we've set the bar at she has to beat a squirrel.
Exactly. That's what we'll call her. Squirrel
Hashtag pound beat the squirrel.
Hashtag pound squirrel.
That's right.
You don't have to put the beat in there when you pound.
This does remind me of another story. Get that fucking car crash sign ready.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't warn me.
I've got an above ground pool in the back. I don't know if you've ever been in the backyard.
Yeah.
So, and it's covered right now, but it collects water all winter long.
Yeah.
And various wildlife, a couple of
Geese?
ducks. Yeah, ducks stop in there. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Now the duck stopped. Now and then one day I saw a squirrel helping himself to some water, and I told him I was out there, but I said, man, buddy, I don't think that's a good idea. You do that, you're tempting fate right there. He looks at me, keeps drinking water, leaves. Now I hear the other day, the fucking squirrel flatlined down the pool. He was floating around. So, it's been terrible weather out. Even the ducks won't land in the pool now. So my wife tells the boys, hey, before you guys do anything after dinner, you'll be going out and getting that squirrel out of the pool. And they're looking. They're like, oh, I don't see it. And I said, fellas, you see that thing out there? It looks like a bloated, floating green island. Yeah, that's the squirrel. Go get it.
It's green?
Oh, yeah, it's got moss on top of it.
Oh, it died before the snowfall.
So I said, next year I got to put a stick. I got to put a stick in or something so they can get the fuck out of there. So they go and they get this squirrel out of there. They throw him. They're like, well, what are we supposed to do with him? I said, you go throw him in the garbage. What are you going to do? Got to bury him? I said, if you guys want to dig him a fucking grave and have a funeral, knock yourselves out. Otherwise, bring it out to the fucking trash.
Oh, my God. Yeah, just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like,
I mean, there's
But
no
I'll tell you
reason
what,
to
the ducks were
keep
happy
that.
because the ducks came right back the next day.
Oh, because it's stunk and it's
In fact,
contaminated. They know better.
Last night they were skinny dipping in there. Can you believe that shit?
Mikey. So we got to get your brother to call in, right?
He has the world's best poop story.
World's best shit story?
It is the world's best poop story.
Does it sound a little like that? Oh, Kelly.
It was bad. It was horrible.
Oh, all right. Well, don't tell it. We'll save it for him.
Horribly good, though.
Does he tell stories like you?
No, he's way better.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's way better. He tells better jokes.
I didn't mean it like good.
He
like,
drinks better booze.
Oh,
you know?
Is that what it is? Yeah,
That's
okay.
right.
All right. So I'm concerned that this whole new world order thing is going to happen with. Now, if Google is censoring
I'm not in control, so this is not working out for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a really good situation when
No.
you basically and it's censoring free speech. So that means they get to tell you what they want you to hear, and that's it. There's no,
Yeah.
That's new world order shit, man. You can't.
Oh yeah, it's right. What do they call that? That was from 1984. Right think or right thinks. It was like something like that. I think
Groupthink.
Yeah, groupthink.
Yeah.
And basically, whatever history was yesterday, they go in and they pull the pages out and then rewrite them and put them back in. And that seems to have been the case with this whole coronavirus thing. I saw a couple of pretty damn funny things roll across some of the social media crap, whereby the lady goes on a rant for like 2 minutes, constantly talking about, now whatever you do, don't go out in public unless you have to go out in public, and then go. Whatever you do, wear your mask.
But don't take away the mask.
Yeah,
don't take away the mask. Oh, I know. I read that. That was great.
It was awesome because it really says and
it
like
contradicts everything.
Like,
that,
I'm
yes.
following everything the government said. I'm like, which government? From what day?
Yeah, I know. And exactly.
I mean, I'm kind of a rule follower too, but I can't be a moving fucking target.
Right. No, I agree. I read that as well, and it's yes. Don't go outside. Get some fresh air.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
We have to preserve our parks, so don't go to them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But there is some interesting stuff going on with like some of the environmental impact, because I think our carbon and our fossil fuel consumption is down like 40% or something.
Yeah,
and
they're giving away barrels of oil, dude.
Yeah,
it was at a negative price last week.
I know. I saw that, and that's okay. It's okay.
It's a little fucked.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying some oil stock.
It's got to go up sooner or later.
That's the kind I can afford, the free stuff.
So, like, if you...
I like 100 bottles. I'd like 100 barrels, please.
That's right. Can I have 100 barrels? And you're going to pay me to remove them.
That's right.
I don't think they give out, like, 1 barrel at a time.
That's a hell of an investment.
It's not like you can walk up there with, like, an empty milk jug.
I'm an inexperienced investor.
Aren't we all? Yeah. We wouldn't be here and doing this shit if we were.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We would have made some smarter life choices back 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, like investing in Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell my wife, I'm like, have you heard of this stock market thing?
Yeah. Oh, God, Mikey. #pound stock market.
That's right.
Drink, fuckers. Oh, yeah. So, all right. So, I don't know. Do you like hip-hop rap?
Some of it I like.
Ice Cube. Ice T. Ice Cube.
Oh, I like Ice T.
Ice Cube. I know you're drinking iced tea down there.
No, but I mean, I actually saw Ice T when he was with the song Body Count, or with the band Body Count.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were good. Yeah, the heavy metal band.
Fantastic. Yeah, I saw them at Lollapalooza in 1993.
Right. Yeah, I remember that tour. Yeah.
That was a night before Hurricane Andrew hit. I was in Miami Beach at I was staying. It was the Lollapalooza was at the Bicentennial Park, right on Biscayne Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And they kicked all the bums out of there for the night so we could have a concert.
Right.
And waited in line in the morning, and it was 130, 140,000 fucking degrees on the sidewalk. They literally came out about midday with full-on fire hoses.
It just sprayed everybody down.
And sprayed the whole crowd down. And
you have to. They
it
kill
was
each
glorious.
other. Yeah, they have to kill each other. Or they would.
The mosh pit was insane. It was a pit because it was all mud.
Oh, yeah. I went to Woodstock in '94, so. Yeah,
oh, you went to that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I bought the video.
I didn't. I should. I probably see myself.
That was the one at Griffith Air Force Base, right?
No. It was actually in. It was outside of the actual Woodstock. Near. It was in 94.
Is this 94? That was the first one. The second one was in Syracuse.
Yes.
The second one's the one where when
they burned everything down.
Yeah, Chili Peppers were on stage and they burnt the thing because we were gonna go. And then I told my wife, I'm like, man, it's hot, babe. We got on that tarmac. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook like potatoes.
I can tell you that this was in a grassy field. Everything was camp.
Okay.
But I got to tell you that it was a solid 90 degrees and 100% humidity in upstate New York, and it started to get a little. Friday was great. Friday was fun. Everybody was happy. Everybody was drinking. It was the lighter bands, right? It was, and then by Saturday afternoon.
Ministry comes on.
No, it wasn't.
Slayer.
It was so hot and people were so compact. I mean, I remember moving traffic across. They had these little bridges going off streams, across streams and little, area. There were gullies that you couldn't jump through. Right. You could if you were adventurous, but most of the people were, and they were probably 20 feet wide, and they were packed. I mean, because there was just a funnel of people.
Right.
Hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, there's half a million people there or more.
Like a bottle of ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. It was just stuck there. And I remember getting in the middle of it, and I'm going, everybody turn sideways. And everybody started to turn sideways, and the traffic started to flow. It was great. My cousins, we all went together, and they'll tell you,
awesome.
it was the funniest story. But tempers started to flare on about, I don't know, it must have been around 3:30, 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and it was really, really, really hot, and people were really drunk and stoned and tripping and just
sticky
and one guy with his sticky shoulder bumps into the other guy with his sticky shoulder. He's like, "Get your fucking shoulder off me, fuckface!" "No, you get your shoulder off me." And two guys in the middle of 100,000 people that start pushing each other. They're only pushing each other 6 inches, but it ripple effects out.
God.
So people are now, when you get 100 feet away from that, people are trampling each other.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, bad. I mean, people are getting knocked over.
Sure.
It creates this tremor, you know, and what ended up happening is the rains came. And everybody just calmed the fuck down.
Yeah,
it dropped to about 78, and it poured. And it poured for about 2.5 hours and turned it into a mud pit.
Oh,
and it was
just like the original.
It was great. It was absolutely, it was great. Our friend Tina, who comes in on the show, I was with her. It was her birthday. Her mother left the original Woodstock because she went into labor. So we went there to celebrate her birthday, and it started to pour, and she was sitting next to me, and she looked at me and she said, "It had to rain."
Is awesome.
Yeah, it was, and we had so much
cool.
fun. We were sliding down hills and mudslide. Oh, it was great. Then it just turned into
Then it was fun.
very, very cool,
Right.
very, very dirty party.
Yeah.
But the tempers were fucking 4 hours earlier, man. People were just.
Oh, that heat. Yeah.
They were grabbing each other, and it was
That heat will do it, man.
getting scary. You
Yeah,
got two fucking buffoons that are shit faced out in the middle of the crowd.
Well, and some guys, that's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, they go there and they don't care about the music. They
just want to be the toughest guy in the room.
Yeah, they just got to be the toughest guy in the room, And for the most part, concerts, I've been to many concerts, and probably the only time I ever had a problem, I was watching Guns N' Roses.
Right.
And the crowd was a little amped up, of course, because, fuckers took forever to get on stage. But 1 minute, I'm smoking a joint, standing up next to my buddy Danny. The next minute, I'm face first in the grass.
Oh, I love those.
Somebody
parties.
was doing a cannonball running down through the crowd.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, guys jacked up on coke or whatever. Fucking came plowing.
It might have been me.
And I'm like, holy shit. No, he was a kind of a small guy, but he was stout, I guess. I could see him about 50 feet in front of me. When I looked up, I'm like, and you're stoned. So, I mean, everything is like, whoa. Am I still standing and the ground is now my face? Or what happened there?
So one of the funny things, too, is I went with weed. I went with like a quarter pound of weed. Right.
Sure.
I went with a lot of dope.
Yeah.
And
that'll get you by.
because they said that you're not allowed to bring any beer or alcoholic beverages in there.
Yeah.
But if you got a lot of weed and you say, I'll trade two beers for a joint, them fucking beers start flying over the crowd, and all you got to do is catch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully not with your forehead.
They had backed up an 53-foot 18-wheeler, right, to the fence that they had two guys on the bottom, two guys in the truck.
Right.
And a slide attached, a kiddie slide, like you'd see at a park.
Yeah.
And they were, you want a case of beer? $50. Whoop, they'd slide it down. One guy would catch it. One guy would grab the money, and off the fucking crowd you went. Because there was no cops in the perimeter. They didn't want any police presence whatsoever. No security, no police, no nothing. It was,
they were trying to do the summer of love.
And it was fun. And it was. I mean,
because of the rain.
Dude, yes, it could have been it could have been really ugly. It could have been mountebank.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Hey, I know. I've got a good idea. Let's have the Hell's Angels provide security.
That's a
what
great
could go
idea.
wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong? These guys don't carry knives or anything.
For the much younger crowd that's listening to us, both of you, Altamont, of course, where the Rolling Stones were playing. And
right. And it's very similar to the Woodstock experience, but it was in '69, and they hired the Hell's Angels to be security.
Yeah.
And they didn't like the color of somebody's skin, so they stabbed him to death. Yeah. Apparently, it wasn't peace and love when you have Hell's Angels as security guards.
No.
Not that they're bad guys.
No, something. I mean, growing up in upstate New York in the sticks, I had a couple neighbors that were full-fledged members, and I never had a problem with them.
Oh, yeah. No.
In fact, down the road from us, about a mile and a half down the road, used to be a place that was actually an animal safari.
Yep.
All right, so we live out in the country. There's not much going on out there. I mean, you're going to find any way possible to entertain yourself.
Blow shit up, burn stuff down.
Whatever it takes. And we've done all of those.
Yeah.
Climb on shit, take trees down, whatever the fuck it takes.
Yeah.
Throw rocks at cars, whatever. Fucking total delinquent shit.
Yeah.
So, in any case, they had this savanna there, and then, there was all kinds of animals and stuff. Well, that went out of business for whatever reason. And then there was lore in our area that some of those animals had gotten loose, so there was always that possibility.
Ooh.
Well,
what kind of animals were they? Hold on.
Lions, tigers, bears, just like that. But I got to tell you about the new animals that came, and it involved a lot of pussy cats.
Hashtag pound pussycats.
So they have this. They decide they're going to rent this same property out. It's all fenced in for the Am Jam. And Am Jam, American Jamboree, is a huge motorcycle festival.
Yeah.
All right, now the town I grew up in couldn't have more than 4,000 people in it, man. I mean, it's podunk. We had a post office and a gas station and a basketball court with I think a volunteer firefighter place there. And of course, we had numerous drug dealers and stuff because there's not much else to do in a small town.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In any case, so me and my brother,
you had one thief in town. He didn't have any fingers. He just thumbs. He could only steal donuts.
Yeah, Thummy. That's right. He could only steal donuts.
Anyway,
he was selling to guys who are wondering how many they could put on their penis.
Hashtag pound donuts.
Donut penis.
Oh my God.
So anyway, we find out about this thing, right? So me and my brother, we're little entrepreneurs. We're going to make money. How can we make money on this thing? So we convinced my dad to go to town and get some dry ice. We are going to sell half bags of ice to motorcyclists. That's a fucking completely harebrained idea.
Yeah, of course.
But we're kids. What do we fucking know? But I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. We sold all of our fucking ice to motorcyclists. But we would have made just as much money selling paper clips and rubber bands to help them fix their motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I kept a toolbox with us on the side of the road because every single one that pulled up had something that nut, whatever. That needed
something was
fixing.
leaking.
So we sell a lot of our ice. I'm like, well, what are we going to do now? Well, let's go get Joe and we'll sneak down through the woods, through the fire trails, and we're going to see what the fuck's up because I hear that you can get into this thing if you show your tits.
You're going to show your tits?
Yeah. Not my tits. I'm going to go see some skanky biker chicks' tits. So we crawl up the trees. And sure shit, man, it was fucking awesome. I think we were probably 13 at the time, 14. And it was fantastic.
At 13, side boob is good to look at.
Anything.
You
it
got
doesn't
a halter
matter.
top or tank top.
Sears catalog.
You're wearing a wife beater and a little side boob hangs out, and you're like,
I'm like, oh, I love you.
I love side boob.
She turns around, she's got one tooth, fucking eyeballs falling out of her head.
She's dating these days.
Yeah,
with her mask on. Anyway,
right.
So the reason why I brought up Ice Cube is April 29th brought Power to the People, and we might just see a sequel. Today is April 29th, which is the, the 28th anniversary? Yeah, 28th of the riots out in L.A. because the officers that beat up Rodney King were acquitted. So,
that's right.
The Rodney King riots.
Yeah, buddy. I was telling the boys about that the other day.
Yeah, today's the anniversary, 1992. No, wait, what's that? How many days? What is it? 20, 18, 30,
28
14?
years, right?
Well, we're in 2020.
Yeah, that never
And
happened.
92 is 18 from 19 from 4.
Fucking
28. That's what I said.
Yeah.
28 years. Why are you questioning my math? I'm like a genius over here.
You need to pick up a Hooked on Phonics book.
I'm getting a calculator. It's even easier to use.
Little abacus.
So, Yummy Michelle Pfeiffer and Duke Ellington share a birthday here on April 29th. And Alfred Hitchcock. English writer, producer, great movies.
Love
he
him.
farted and fell over today.
Aw.
Hashtag pound fart and fall over.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Al.
Poor Al. Yeah, he's a good guy. I like his stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he did. We did a little course in school where we had had to kind of recreate a creative writing course that we had to,
Sure.
come up with stuff for that and,
Oh,
come up with our own
Yeah.
twisted end. And yeah, I looking back on it, I think I came up with a guy who, my story was he wakes up and there's nobody around. He walks the streets, he walks the town, he looks all over the place, can't find anybody. He spends, all this time looking in the library and
The
the
man
bars
alone. Yes.
and man alone, and he
Yeah.
decided he was going to kill himself. He made a commitment and he ate some poison, and then the phone rings. Yeah.
Of course.
That was
it
my
does.
twist. That was my Hitchcock moment.
What he didn't realize is it was a fucking robotic telemarketer.
Oh my God! Not back in 1987. It wasn't. They didn't have those. But I got a call today. Yeah, they're starting again. Yeah, the potential spams are showing up again.
You
I
know
was like,
what?
you son of a bitch.
You
I
must-
answered
yeah.
it and screamed at him. I did. I just answered it and went nuts. I did. I said, "Are you out of your fucking mind? We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic. You're not essential. Go fuck yourself." Click.
I thought you were yelling at him like, "Where have you been?"
No.
I've been so lonely. I heard the phone ring, and before that, I was ready to kill myself.
No. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
So-
I actually got some telemarketing calls today. Now that you say that,
they're back at it. Those sons of
Yeah,
bitches.
Things are getting back to normal.
Yep. So what do you think about the 3 U.S. Navy videos that came out from the Department of Defense saying the unexplained aerial phenomenon?
You know what? All right, I do. I have thoughts on that, and I follow a YouTuber named Stick Hexen Hammer 666. Really whacked out name.
Yeah.
Super cool dude. So he happened to talk.
Satan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fantastic guy. His name is Carl Warwick or something like that.
All
So
right.
in any case, he had some thoughts on it, and I agree with him. And basically, what it was that if I was an alien, why the fuck would I come here? What is there to learn other than to come and watch a fish swimming around
now
in a tank?
I'm going to try to get Giorgio on here because I'm a big fan of Ancient Aliens. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen this series, and they put a bunch of
I've seen the guy with the permanently scared hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's Giorgio Tsoukalos. Tsoukalos.
Yes.
He's my buddy. Are you kidding?
Dude,
I love
how
that
much,
guy.
How much fucking hairspray he got going on there?
Scared.
Yeah.
Scared. Well,
Like,
yeah. Okay. Look at the. Okay, wait a minute. Let's give him some credit in that he is the only one from that show you remember because they're all stone-faced, driftwood authors.
Yeah.
Who just have no,
Right. Yeah, they're
they
not
have no
entertaining.
personalities
He was
whatsoever.
entertaining.
But I love the show. I do, and I look at some of the stuff that they're questioning, and I
Right.
go, how the hell did cavemen move a 200,000-ton rock?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they always have a little bit of a premise there. If there wasn't to be no show, there'd be no story. Now the probability and likelihood, different story. But
Oh no,
yeah.
I think it's
it's
probable.
entertaining.
There's definitely a probability there that how do you explain some of these magnetic
Right.
pulls and some of these
Right.
different rock formations, or the fact that for 140,000 years we walked around as booger-eating cavemen, and then 6, 7, 8,000 years ago we started building monolithic societies. You have to go.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one of the big ruins, or like I've been to Chichen Itza,
Oh,
and Chichen
okay.
Itza is a pyramid that's down in Mexico, built by the Mayans. It's part of their calendar, and
Right.
every side. So the way it's mathematically designed that you can
Mhm.
look at this, and based on the way the sun is shining, because they had the calendar and they had
Right.
all the clock. You can look at this pyramid,
Uh-huh.
and you can tell the time, you can tell the day, you can tell the year, you can tell the century, you can tell all of these things based on the shadows that the
Right.
depressions and the different alcoves and the stairs.
Well, they didn't have
make.
fucking YouTube.
They didn't.
They had a
have
little bit more
fucking
time on their
YouTube.
hands,
and they weren't being censored by YouTube. So
That's right.
well, because they would call that fake news, so you don't. But back to fucking YouTube real quick. They said that they're only doing. They're only going to go by based on the information that's provided by the WHO. That's scary because the WHO has done nothing but manage this whole thing from the beginning. They said, yeah, go out. It's fun. Go out and have fun. No, it's not transmissible by people. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do that.
You don't wear
it's
masks.
not airborne. Don't wear a mask. Exactly. And now everything that they've said is a contradiction.
Yeah, that's why, and people are like, well, you must not believe in science. I'm like, tell me which fucking one.
Yeah, pick a science.
Pick a science,
Yeah,
I
I like certain scientists better than I like other scientists.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Fauci is a politician. You know what I mean? He's he's got. I'm sure he gets funded by grant money, so he's got to say the thing that they want him to say. So he's getting kind of paid to say what he's saying.
And there's also, not to get too geeky, but there is the fallacy of the expert.
Yeah. Oh,
That just because you could be so steep in something that you can't see the simplest things, and just because you're an expert on one thing in one little area at one time doesn't mean you're an expert on other things at other times.
Right.
It doesn't extrapolate like, I'm going to listen to the experts. Well, that might be your first problem, because you're not allowing for them to ever be wrong.
Right.
An expert doesn't mean infallible.
Right. That's true. That just means you're getting paid by somebody to make the decision that's based on their agenda.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I get it. I totally get it. But yeah. So by now, hold on. What's that? Oh, I got a text message from Kelly. Another one. Yeah. So Kelly texted me and said, "Don't be mad."
That always is a good.
Don't be mad. And I got to tell you, we named Arthur. So everyone that listens to the show knows this, but people that don't, I'll tell you the story. My girlfriend is deaf, so we sign language at home. We do some home sign, which is like fake signing, which is just sign that her and I understand. It's not actual ASL because I'm retarded, so I can't remember all of the signs in the ASL language. So she understands. So when you're deaf, you get a sign name, and that sign name is based on you and your personality for the most part. It's and they change.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Kelly is actually it's a K, and she touches her shoulder, which is also captain because she was captain of her softball team.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So when you touch your shoulder, that's coach, that's captain, that's like
right
because you're recognizing the shoulder
leader.
is like the leader, the stripes.
Sure.
But because she drinks Captain Morgan, so her sign name is changed. I mean, it's the same, but the meaning means that she drinks too much Captain Morgan. But anyway, so we gave Arthur and Murray sign names, and we're working on Arthur's sign name, and because Arthur we think has Tourette's, because he's just walking down the street and. What the fuck is he barking at? There's nothing in the middle of the night. Nobody on the street, no cars around, no nothing. Why are you barking, you stupid dog? There's nothing. What? Shut up, stupid dog. So we think he has Tourette's, and the sign for Tourette's is a T, and you're shaking it. So we just made it an A. That's Arthur's name. And I know you can't see this visually. I'm trying to describe it the best I can, but anyway.
Basically he's walking down the street saying in
dog
language, fuck, bitch, shit, dick, fuck,
yes, he has Tourette's. Why? Why are you barking? There's not. Arthur, come here. Why are you barking? Don't bark anymore. It's quiet. It's night. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
There's nobody here. What? Stop barking, you shithead dog. Shut up, Arthur.
Every time you say Arthur, all I see is Dudley Moore. That's all. I like the Moon Song and Liza Minnelli and him fucking.
Stop. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not watching it, and I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never saw the movie Arthur?
Oh,
yeah, it's Dudley Moore, Arthur. He was a playboy.
It wasn't that good.
Rich playboy.
Wasn't that good.
No, but I still think of it. It was funny at the time.
Because he's barking so much, I'm calling him Arfie. Arfer.
Nice.
Arfer. Arf. 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 He's an idiot. Oh, God, he's so stupid. He jumps up out of nowhere and starts barking. It's like, why?
But
anyway.
what did he, has Arthur been a bad boy recently?
Yeah. Yeah.
Today?
Yeah. Arthur got into the remote control.
Ooh.
Yeah, so somebody's going to get a beating. I'm going to feed him to Murray.
Yeah, Murray's might be already full.
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
Yeah. You fuck up with the remote.
I think Kelly's in big trouble. I'm gonna have a talk with her because she knows better.
Yeah, she probably basted it in beef stock. Or
no,
something.
she doesn't have to with that fucking dog. He's half a year. So in dog years, he's a toddler.
Right.
He puts everything in his mouth. I mean, that's what he
Oh,
does.
God,
He eats
yeah.
sticks, he eats leaves, he eats
yeah.
twigs, he isn't eating shoes.
That's how
thank
they
God.
relate to the world.
Yeah, I mean,
through
that's
their
their
mouth.
Facebook.
Yeah, that's their Facebook. All right. All right, my wife, she did come up with something funny. She brings the dog on a walk every day.
Uh-huh.
And you know how dogs have to stop and smell this and that? She says the dog is checking its pee mail.
That one's for you, Jen.
Yes.
I know you don't listen to the show, but
She's checking her pee mail.
hashtag pound pee mail.
That's right.
I haven't done one of those in a while.
I
So
thought that was pretty clever.
all right, so I want to tell you. Okay, so by now you have seen the My Pillow commercials.
Of course.
Okay, so he's everywhere. The Mike Lindell.
I-
So Mike Lindell. Okay, so if you haven't seen the commercials, and I don't know, it's virtually impossible. You have to be living under a fucking rock at this point not to see this guy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll paint a picture. He's got his blue shirt on, and he talks very gently and soft. And he says, "Hi, I'm Mike Lindell. I'm the inventor of My Pillow." And he's got his little crucifix sticking out of the top of his, it's hanging out of the top.
Right.
So he wants everyone to know that he's a good Christian man, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I get it.
Right.
But it kind of reminds me of Tommy Boy. You remember the Dan Aykroyd character in there?
Yes.
And he was like, "Yeah, I build parts for the working man because I'm a working man and I, blah blah blah." Right? And then you see him behind the scenes. He's got the $1,500 suit on, and he's like,
Right.
"Yeah, fast talk in New York City. He's a fucking hustler and he's a mover and
yeah.
he's a shaker, right?" And I kind of had a sneaking suspicion about Mr. Lindell. So I did see a press conference where he did do some donation of some masks that they were creating.
Okay.
So, but I got the latest infomercial that he's not pitching the body pillow. He's not pitching the mini pillow. He's not pitching, the super soft, the best pillow you'll ever have. It's the last pillow you ever own. Shit pillows that he sells.
Let me guess. It's the new put your mother-in-law to sleep pillow.
No, but that's fucking brilliant. That's brilliant. It's got a plastic side on one side. It's like a drool pillow, but in reverse.
It comes with a brick.
No, he's selling his book.
What?
Yeah, Crackhead to CEO.
No.
Mike Lindell. So, and how he found God, and but I guess he
shit.
died 14 times or had
Whoa.
life.
He's Lazarus.
But here's where I'm having a problem, and he's a typical
Right.
infomercial salesperson. He
Oh,
uses
yeah.
his hands a lot when he's talking.
Yeah.
So he's constantly he's got this book in his hand, and he has done this 3D lenticular cover on his book, and he turns it, and it flashes to the fucking creepy crackhead face, where
shit.
he apparently has a prison photo. So he's got his face of now, where he's sitting there with his goofy little fucking mustache and his Jesus cross hanging out of his top of his collar.
Right.
Because I got mine out because I have a T-shirt on.
Right.
But it's not supposed to hang out of a button down. You know what I mean? That's
No.
really
That's a funky look.
unless you're from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and then it's got to be long.
Then it's got to be long. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's gotta be
short.
long.
It's just a very
It looks
little.
like it accidentally popped out. Accidentally on
but when
purpose.
you see there, he's got it in 17 different commercials. And he's
Yeah.
wearing the same goofy blue shirt. But anyway, so he's got this lenticular cover, that if you look at it at a different angle, it changes the image.
Yeah.
Where he goes from normal, for whatever that means, lack of a better term, normal, and then he turns the book, and it's his booking, his mugshot photo of him all cracked out.
No
and I'm like,
shit.
oh, that's weird, man.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't think we need to know everything.
Yeah, so he went from crackhead to CEO.
You know something? I got two of his.
And he's
fucking-
probably making millions. And
I have two of
millions.
his pillows on my bed.
Do you really? Do you like it? Do you,
Yeah,
do you sleep
actually,
better?
I do. I actually do. When I go camping, I bring that fucking pillow.
No shit.
I swear
Really?
to God.
Yeah. All right. Now, see, I'm a 2-pillow guy. I got like.
You don't need two pillows with this one.
I'm gonna. They're
All-
$100.
Well, you get the king size one.
I have a king size bed. I need a
Yeah,
king size.
that's what I'm
one.
saying. I've got the king size pillow, man. That thing's huge. That thing will get down. It'll take your head, most of your chest. You're a big guy. That's a king size pillow. It'll work.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
You got to have a king size bed, dude.
I know.
You know what? Life's not worth living unless you got a king size bed. If you're 6 foot and over.
Oh yeah, no.
Because otherwise, what's it like being 6 foot and over, going pretty much anywhere in the world, and going to sleep?
as long as I can hang my feet off the bed, I don't care.
Right.
But if they've got a footboard, I
Right.
can't. I'm losing
You're
my
done.
mind. I have to sleep alone because I have to sleep diagonal.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I am not a.
That is the story of my life.
Yeah, no, I'm 6'5", so I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I used to be 6'2". Now I'm 6'1".
Really?
I'm fucking shrinking.
Oh,
I stretch out every morning now. I'm hoping if I can get back up to 6'1 1/4".
I'm actually gaining in height.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
how.
full of
Anyway,
shit.
yeah, I know. I am not full of shit. What I am full of is joy. Do you know that 22% of our 1.4 million audience downloads every week
God bless them.
come from France?
I love those.
I know, we're an international talk show.
Well, I like all the
Stupid
people.
Humans
yes.
internet talk show. So I wanted to say a little
Yes.
something. I took.
go ahead.
I took French.
Oh,
So I'm going to speak to.
where did you
I'm
take
gonna,
them?
I let them download the podcast. But no, in high school I took French. In grammar school I took French.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
No. I don't even know what that means. What does it mean, Mike?
Means how are you?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a day one. Did you make it past? Did you make it past the 30-minute
Well,
mark?
in an effort to, you know what? And I'm going to translate this for Mike Lindell because he's going to listen to this too. So
Okay.
Je vous salue, Marie prendre grâce au Seigneur est avec vous. Vous êtes bénie entre toutes les femmes. Le fruit de vos entrailles, which is Hail Mary, full of grace. Holy shit! That's the only thing I remember is the hashtag pound Hail Mary. All I remember is the prayer. That's all I remember. That's the only thing that's stuck in my head.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know why. I can't remember
What about voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
something about your penis and some donuts. And I'm sick and tired of this, Mike. You gotta let the fucking donuts go. Enough out of you. Enough out of you.
Hashtag pound donut penis.
It's just hashtag pound donuts. Oh, Mikey, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
with me.
I made it through about 5 weeks of 9th grade French, and then they said there was a masculine and a feminine version of the language, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
That's
that
just-
conjugation
come
of the
on.
verbs. That's what really
I'm
fucked me
fucking
up.
out of here.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a moron. You know, I should have stuck with it, but
yeah.
it would have been something
Well, here's
cool.
the thing. It's okay. So I took conversational Japanese because I wanted to meet Japanese women.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, konbanwa, konnichiwa, dome arigato. But you don't. If you don't use it, you lose it, right?
Yeah.
And when you try to use it, and you try to talk to you think you're talking to a Japanese woman. The one thing they don't teach you in the class is how to distinguish between Korean and Chinese and Japanese.
Yeah, you're
So when
fucked.
you walk up to a Korean girl or a Chinese girl and you say, "Oh, konbanwa," she goes, "Oh, fuck you, I'm Chinese, asshole."
Oh,
Fail.
God. You just
Fail.
You want to crawl into your own shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
You think you're being slick. I'm so slick. Major fail.
Oh, sorry about
Oh.
that. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Can I just have extra cheese on that, please?
That's what you
Can I
say
have some more duck sauce?
when you go to McDonald's. You're trying to hit on the cashier. So do you come here often?
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do with
I'm
it.
not sure that'll work. Oh my God!
What am I
See,
gonna
to
do
have a
with you?
successful pickup, yeah, you gotta have. I mean, pickup lines are supposed to be successful. I never had any luck with that bullshit. It was always incidental stuff. It was never, and I knew guys that could get away with that shit.
No, it's you can't use a pickup line. Pickup lines
my
don't
God.
work, but you gotta have game. You gotta be able to talk to a girl. You gotta.
Yeah.
You know what? This is a little secret for you boys out there that might be single and looking to talk to a girl. Ask a question in person. Don't text.
Right.
Ask a question and say, "What makes you tick?" or "What do you like about your life?" or because people love to hear themselves talk.
Yeah.
Obviously,
What do you
I
do
have
for
this
fun?
fucking show. What do you do for fun? Where do you go? Well, if you were to, I tell this to my kid all the
Yeah.
time. I'm like, listen, ask stupid. If you're awkward or uncomfortable, you don't feel like ask a
Right.
stupid question.
Right.
Ask
Yeah.
a stupid question like we do. We have 7 stupid questions. I give them ask the question. How many fucking chickens does it take to kill a lion? Right? Ask a stupid question. Break
That's
the
right.
ice, and you
We're
know,
all human beings.
yeah. And you walk up to somebody at a restaurant, or you walk up to somebody at a bar or a gas station, say, "Hey, how you doing today?" You know what I mean? That's all it takes. And then you know, but listen. If you listen,
Yeah, that's where most guys lose it.
yeah. And then if you can interject something funny, you're going home. with a
Yeah,
date. You're going home with a date.
So how you doing tonight? I'm doing just fine.
I don't know. 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 Hey, what I do know is that if you do get this date and you are interested in cooking for this young lady, we're going to have once we get that stupid tube up, we're going to have power tools for the kitchen, which is Chef Rib. He's going to come on here and he's going to give you a 5-minute quick video overview of how you can make a beautiful meal for a girl to guarantee to take her pants off.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Take her pants off.
Well, that depends on what you feed her.
Yeah,
Should
well,
not
that's
be
the
beans.
No, I mean you just feed her enough that she has to take her pants off. Extra, extra butter and extra cheese. And extra, this is the
craft
greatest meal
beer.
everything I've ever had, but I had to unbuckle my pants.
Yes. That's okay. Get comfortable.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Yeah.
Take just some sweatpants.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a pair of boxers. You can put those on.
That's right.
I like girls in boxers.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I like girls' clothes on the floor, honestly. My poor wife, she's like, "What do you think of this outfit?" I said, "It looked great on the floor, just like all the others."
Oh, you're a pervert.
I'm a total pig.
You are a
I
pig.
am not mellowing in my older age
No,
sexually. I just that's how old men become old, like the old
Dirty old men.
dirty old men.
Dirty old men.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. So you're gonna be riding the bus.
I'm harmless,
and you're
but-
gonna like pinch asses and.
I don't know if I'll go that far.
Why? That's what dirty old men do. You could be like Herbert the
Well,
pervert.
yeah, Herbert the pervert.
Hey, Sassy, you look really good in those shorts. Oh, you're a sick individual, Mikey. You are a sick
Come
sick
move this
individual.
cardboard box in my basement for me.
Some move this cardboard box in my basement for me. See? Hey, take your shirt off. What a sick individual. Me, I'm saying. Anyway, yeah. No,
That's
you know
probably
what?
why
I
we're-
always wanted to be a dirty old man. I thought it would be kind of fun, but as I get older, it doesn't feel that old.
Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah, another 40 years.
That's right. That's right. No, it's
50 is a new 30.
well, with the whole Me Too stuff, man. You can't say shit. You
No.
can't talk. You can't look. You can't smell. You
Yeah.
can't touch.
Yeah.
I mean, and I would hate to be in
Yeah.
the dating scene right now because
It's like
you
being
can
in a zoo.
it's worse.
Yeah.
At least at the zoo. Well, no, they still could throw some shit at you.
Yeah, they can still throw poo. I always thought that'd be a good name for a punk band. Throwing
Throw poo. Throw
Yes.
poo.
Yes.
I like boxing Jesus.
Nice.
Boxing Jesus.
Boxing Jesus.
Boxing Jesus. And I'm like,
Nice.
that's a great name for a band. And I heard him on an interview one time, and and they were like, "What did you come up with the name?" And they're like, "We don't know. We just thought it was funny." And I'm like, "Come
Yeah.
up with a name. Like we all met at a warehouse, man, and we made like big
Right.
plastic Jesuses, and that sit on your
Right.
dashboard, and we worked in the shipping department.
Right.
Come up with
Yeah,
something.
You gotta have a backstory, even if it's total bullshit.
Yeah, no,
You gotta have
'cause it
something
just-
going on.
I know.
Yeah.
But, and speaking of bad backstories, I don't have one for my broken leg. I was walking the dogs, I slipped on the ice,
Right.
and I fucked myself up.
Yeah.
But with the help of Hemp Perfection, I'm on the mend. I mean, I'm using the tinctures every day, but I'm more importantly, during my rehabilitation, I am using the topical cream. I'm using the 1,000 milligram lavender and arnica. It's phenomenal. It really works well. I put it on before I start my exercises,
Right.
and then I give it a little time, and then I put it on after my exercises, and I'm basically pain-free. I know everybody's different, but I got to tell you that the Hemp Perfection product that I'm using and have been using has really been a tremendous asset to my recovery. So they've been generous enough to extend a huge discount to you guys, and that is at buyhempperfection.com. If you log in and then you buy some stuff and you check out and you use McRib10, MCRIB 10 at checkout, you're going to get 10% off your entire order as well as free shipping. So it's one of those wonderful things that you can take advantage of because you listen to the Stupid Humans Internet Talk Show. And there's 18 days left in New York State to purchase your e-liquid. So if you're interested in grabbing some of the best flavors out there today, you've got 18 days to do it. Shipping and receiving is free. You go to VapeDTF.com, VapeDTF.com, and you can get 5 delicious flavors in 0, 3, 6, 35, and 50. So you get your 35 and 50 in your salt, your sub-ohm in 0, 3, and 6. VapeDTF. Log in, and when you check out, put 2020 in the coupon code, and you get 20% off. Wow! And if you buy 2 bottles, you get 2 bottles. You get free shipping, right?
Nice.
No, I know, right?
That's the deal, right?
And
there.
New York State, because first place Stoopid, Andrew Hitler put that law through, so the Nazi regime has won, and vaping is illegal starting May 17th. So,
well, our flavors.
Selling vaping is illegal.
We're still gonna vape like chimneys.
Oh my God, yeah.
We're never stopping.
Yeah, because we've got a good relationship with DTF, deliciously twisted flavors, you perverts.
Which is manufactured.
It
in
is
Michigan.
It is. And smuggled across the border by I don't know. All I know is
we call him the Invisible Man.
That's right. I told you about that movie. I'm telling you, man. Oh, it's so. Did you see it?
I have not. No.
Oh,
but
so good.
Yes, the wife will love it if I suggest a movie and sit down and watch it with her.
Yeah, but you fucking do you nod off? Because you poop out.
I get bored. I get bored.
Let's watch a movie,
That's
hon.
me. That's right. You know what is a requirement for watching a movie? Is her to rub my shoulders. I'll watch a movie for as long as you want. if you scratch my head,
thank you for saying that.
If you scratch my head,
I'm going to mute your microphone if you go any further. All right. Well, listen, this wasn't our best show. This was not our best show. I don't know what happened. But
hopefully
let's do
everybody got drunk.
Hashtag pound Mike's head. That's funny. That's kind of funny. There is some funny stuff in the show, but this one wasn't our best. I'm just feeling a little flat today. I thought if I drank a couple of beer. No, I think I needed a couple more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never drinking again.
I've let the absolute sheer boredom of the last 6 weeks fuel my incredibly comedic sense and timing, and I think it's not working at all.
I was going to say that one's for you.
And I studied that book, The Dad's Joke book, and here's my problem with jokes. I can't fucking remember them.
Oh, I know.
I can't.
Well, here's
remember
my
a
problem
joke.
is that my jokes are so racist. They're so bad.
To yourself.
No. But I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Yes.
I pick on everybody.
You're the
I
Don
don't care
Rickles.
if you're white or you're black or you're Chinese or
Right.
you're a redneck. I got a joke, and it's not suitable for the masses.
God.
I mean, those are my favorite jokes are just horrible.
Right.
Just
Yeah, it's like
Mm-mm.
Bill Burr meets Chris Rock meets Don Rickles.
Nope. I am
Just
like
terrible.
I am like Lenny Bruce and Al Capone.
Like Lenny Bruce and Sling Blade.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, I'm gonna hold on. I gotta.
And
crash
Forrest
myself.
Gump. Lenny Bruce meets Forrest Gump.
Stupid is, stupid does. And that's with an STOOPID. Hey, you know what? We had great feedback from the last show. Please send us your comments and your love. We love hearing from you at stupidhumansthepodcast@gmail.com. We will read all of your negative shit on the air, but we're not getting any. 1.4 million downloads a week and not one negative review.
It's amazing.
Not one. I don't understand why people love us so much.
You know, if everybody sent us a penny,
we'd have $1.4 million. No, wait, hold on. Let me do the math. 1.1 times 0.4. Carry the Q. So that's $14. Right? $14.
Yeah, you're
right. No. Shit. Let me try again. Hold on,
$1,400, buddy.
Hold on.
It's okay.
I got this. I got
okay.
this. This has got me a little intoxicated.
Hey, people still love you.
Okay. I know they do.
Right.
I got good math skills. So I got 1.4 times 0.01.
while he's
Won't
doing this,
the 4 over the 2.
if you've got a
Wait.
vacuum that needs to be cleaned, now might be a good time.
Please send us a penny.
Just send us a penny.
It's a lot of fucking pennies. That's all I know. But no, if you stop by stupidhumansthepodcast.com, there is a link to our Etsy page if you want to rock some serious swag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff. They sent me a bunch of stuff. It hasn't come yet. I'm so excited. I got a hoodie.
That's
I got
awesome.
a coffee mug. You know, we
Yeah.
got all kinds of cool shit coming, man. I got
love it.
T-shirts. We got, and
What about stickers?
we got stickers too. Yeah,
Because
you
I
got a
got
sticker.
I got the sticker. I actually placed it on my acoustic guitar case. the
I
other
got
night.
one on mine too. We're
Yeah,
like
buddy.
Rockstar Brothers,
That's
except for
right.
I suck and you're really good. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I'm proud of it. Actually, okay, so no one's gonna live. I think most people have cashed out thinking they hit the commercial. It's almost over.
Right.
Maybe they're still hanging around. I
Right.
had an idea. I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
So, my old apartment by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
I want to rewrite the song.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Trapped in my old apartment, or
Oh, I like it.
stranded in my old apartment.
Yes.
When's this quarantine gonna leave?
I like it. That's a good one to do it. Yes. And yes.
Trapped in my old apartment.
Right.
When's this virus gonna leave? Fattened ass, broken, hungry.
Right.
I don't know. I can't remember the
I
format
think
of the song.
the lady stopped moving above me.
When's this virus gonna leave?
That's right.
Why did you drink my wine? Why did you eat the s'mores? Why do we have to lock the door? Lock in. There's no one coming to the door.
That's right.
I'm gonna do this. I'm okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna. You
If
play.
you do it. If you do it.
You play
I'll
the
play
song.
It.
I'll sing it.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Deal.
All right. Yeah. So we'll try that for.
I like
we want to do for Sunday show.
Yeah. Let's do it. Up,
All right.
man.
All I gotta do is like. All I gotta
Yeah,
do
you
is
do
I
it
can
up.
rewrite it.
I've played that song about 10,000 times.
All right.
yeah,
So
I'm
I
good.
thought it would be kind of
I'll
fun.
be there for you.
All right. You'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Be there for me. would you?
I'll be there.
Oh, don't sing.
Because it's in the
Ew.
middle of a COVID and I am not going to be anywhere else.
Yeah, you'll be here. You absolutely. All right, so we're going to start the show off next. Well, you guys will get it on Monday. So, yeah, that'll be. We're going to start the show off with the My Quarantine Apartment song.
Nice.
All right, that'll be. All right, I'll write the lyrics. Now I'm motivated. I think I can do it.
Andy,
Yes, sir.
that is going to be more fun than pulling a sick, shit-covered raccoon out of a toilet. Nursing it back to health.
That's because you know why? That's because you're stuck on the squirrel thing that was in your pool. Unbelievable. That was another one of the stupid human internet game 7 stupid question game show absurd edition. Oh, I am just mumbling.
Yes.
All right, so stop by buyforhabperfection.com. Use your
Please.
code
Yes.
McRib10. 2020 is a coupon code for Vape DTF. I'm McRib. Thanks, Big Mike.
Yeah, man.
I'm out. Please be stupid.